When I got there, they handed me a beeper. They said, "We'll beep if we need you." Beeper never went off. Never. One day I was in town, and I saw some people that I had worked with before. They owned a liquor store in town. They said, "Hey, what are you doing?" I said, "Not really much." They said, "You want a job?" And I said, "Sure." So I ran a liquor store while the Exxon Valdez was going on. Sold a lot of liquor. At $30 an hour, 10 hours a day, for about 6 months. It was a grind. Everything settled down in Valdez. I got on the plane, I came home. 2 weeks later, my daughter was born June 24th, 1989. I'll let her. Yeah, okay. Sorry, a little out of place here. It's my fault. I contracted a disease called sarcoidosis. It's kind of like lupus, but not as bad. And I was sent back to Seattle to the Vessel Traffic Control, waiting medical determination whether I could continue on. Well, they didn't let me. They boarded me out in medical. You know, the kicker of the whole thing is that they boarded me out. A year later, they called me back, hired me at the Vessel Traffic Service as a civilian, doing the job that I used to do in the military. They hired me as a GS-7, and I was an E-6 in the military. And I stayed there for 18 years, doing the same job.
I got out because of that command climate. I remember being this anxious wreck all the time, sobbing before briefings. Decisions were being based off of the information that I provided. It was so much pressure. I struggled with some of the things that I was a part of. I felt like I was being held to a higher standard because I was a female. I had this need to be perfect all the time. And I'm learning about PTSD, and that is a classic overcompensation due to trauma. I felt very tired. I felt very old when I was only 23. I couldn't imagine doing it for another 14 years, as much as I wanted to. I knew I would miss the travel, but I totally underestimated how much I was going to miss the camaraderie, the connection, the closeness that I had with people. Growing up, my family was pretty disconnected and spread out, and the military was one of my first experiences having a close family. My transition hit me hard. It's like you're speaking a different language. You're swearing all the time, you're using acronyms, you're rolling your eyes at the things that civilians say every day. And despite my best attempts, I think I made some people uncomfortable.
I enjoy the military. You know, I enjoy the training, I enjoy the travel. I even enjoy the work at times, you know. But it's really not for everyone, and I miss my freedom. You know, I couldn't see myself signing myself up for another 4 years, so I got out in 2013. A little while after I got out, a friend called me up. Because honestly, I missed the excitement. And at the time, I was picking up dog shit for minimum wage at a doggy daycare, and I was so used to looking for bombs, I felt like a bad son of a bitch. So he asked me, "Hey, do you want to go to Africa?" Fuck yeah. So I moved down to San Antonio and we went to Nigeria. This is about the time that Boko Haram was kidnapping all those girls. Things got a little hairy down there. So we came back after a couple of weeks. My plan was to be a cop, but that didn't work out. After living down in San Antonio for a little bit, a buddy in Seattle called me up and said, "Hey, do you want to be my head dog trainer for this company I want to start up here?" Absolutely. So I moved up here, and unbeknownst to me, it's a little expensive to start a business. So right now we're on a little hiatus.
saved my life. Well, I look back at the guys I grew up with, the drug scene in Philadelphia at the time. I think I made a pretty good decision to continue on. But then sometimes, sitting in the middle of the Pacific Ocean or the ocean chain here, having dinner, I got a metal tray in front of me, I'm eating off of it. I can't go anywhere. I think to myself, some guy sitting in prison, he's eating off a metal tray, he can't go anywhere either. So, you know, it is what it is. And but I still had freedoms. I had books. I had intelligent people on board the ship that I could talk to. Lots of things to learn. A lot of technology to learn. So to this day, I think the Coast Guard for what they did for me, it pretty much saved my life. Put me in a different direction.
I get by. Right now, I'm working for the Sonoma Conservation District, working through Veterans Conservation Corps. And basically what we're doing is habitat restoration around salmon buried streams, building rain gardens, rain barrels, stuff like that. The only bad part about it is working outside all day with your allergies kicking your ass. I'm still actively trying to become a police officer now. You know, if there's one thing I learned about the military is don't judge people for their political beliefs. You know, we've all been through certain things. We've all had our minds shaped, good or bad. You know, we're all different. If there is one thing that bothers me, though, it's veterans that get themselves inside this bubble and they ask and beg for this. Where's my thank you? I served this country. You know, I get. We've all served. We've all done our time, but that's not helping us. We need to go out and outreach and bridge that gap between veterans and civilians. We're all, you know, some of us are still actively trying to be civilians again.
I remember when I got out, having these thoughts over the years, being like, holy fuck, like, who am I? Who is this person? It's been a tough road. Right now I'm recovering from an abusive marriage. The weird thing is that when I was in it, I didn't see it for what it was. It was like my experiences in the military set my expectations for my marriage. To cope, I try to keep insanely busy. In the military, I really defined myself by my work ethic and my value by my accomplishments. I keep busy so I don't have to think about the things that I'm afraid of. My ex, the divorce, financial insecurity, and all the other uncertainty. But part of that keeping busy was applying for the Clemente course for veterans. It's a humanities course that looks at stories about warriors across time. And we can still identify with them and each other, good or bad, to this day. What do our collective experiences say about our humanity? I was recognizing all these things in myself that I'd seen, and in other veterans. I started to understand some of my own impulses. Things I thought were my weaknesses, things that I thought were my strengths, were actually just really common in veterans. There's something about our service that did that to us. Now I continue to proudly serve as the site coordinator for the Clemente program and a veterans advocate in other roles. I found an amazing support system in this community. I don't know where I would be without my colleagues and my friends, but I'm endlessly thankful every day.
I also did the Clemente course for veterans, and I've never seen so many young Afghanistan and Iraqi military members, young military members, that describe death and destruction the level they describe. It kind of tears at your heart. You always wonder whether they'll be okay, whether they'll recover. I don't think a lot of them will ever be right again, and it showed me how lucky a person I am. The Clemente course opened my mind up. We studied American history, art, philosophy, creative writing. Not the stuff they teach you in high school, down this fictitious cherry tree bullshit. Fabricating stuff that put in these history books. And then one thing that we need to do is we need to teach our children the true history of this country, what truly has happened here. Not just the stuff that makes us look great, embellished. Don't get me wrong, we are a great country. But not everything is shiny, not every pasture is green. Fair winds and following seas. My name is George Powell Jr.
Adriana Melissa Moore, United States Navy.
Mark UK, U.S. Navy.